Welcome to Shane's Tube, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wanted to do something a little bit different. Actually, guys, I changed my intro because they gave me a little copyright claim. So therefore, I need to make some adjustments to that intro and outro that I play. And that will be back tomorrow, okay? Anyway, happy and blessed Saturday. It is January the 18th, 2025, 1:14 a.m. out here on the West Coast, guys. Man, sorry about being late, but y'all know I'll be busy and stuff. I hope you guys had a great Friday. Let me turn this down. Dang, hold on. I got amen on the back. But anyway, yeah, I hope you guys had a great Friday and happy and blessed weekend to you guys. Tonight is Fuckery Saturday. Actually, aka Fuckery Friday. I got a lot of fuckery news to tell you, some fuckery things about Diddy, Jay-Z, not so much Jay-Z, but then again, it could be some fuckery stuff, you know what I'm saying? And some other fuckery stuff. Guys, sometime this weekend, I'm going to give you the rest of those tapes from, not tapes, but videos from Royce Reed. I may do it tomorrow, but later on tonight. I may do it then, or either Sunday. It just all depends on how my schedule is. Welcome to everybody in the bushes. Over here in the chat, we got, let's see who we got in this chat over here. We got Jermaine in the place to be. Jermaine in the place to be. So, yeah, member shops. Okay. We got Tony Bands up in the place to be. How you doing, Tony Bands? I hope you're having a good night at work, hon. And welcome to everybody who watches this in the replay as well, guys. All right. So we're going to jump right on into this once I do this copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in my comment area. Part of it is scrolling across that screen. Guys, let me ask you to do another favor for me. You know what that is. To thumbs up this video if you enjoy this content. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Also, make sure you share and leave a comment. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. Welcome to all my new subbies. Thank you so much for joining Shay's family. You are now a part of the family. Yay! All right, guys. Let's jump right into this. We're going to start off with this fuckery about Sean Diddy Combs. We want to know, why does Diddy team want access to those daggone Diddy tapes, y'all? To the Diddy tapes. And I misspelled something up there. I have to change that in a minute. Let's see. Let's go over here and look at this real quick and find out, because I want to know. I want to know. Y'all don't forget, if you want to show additional support to this channel, you can do a super chat. Y'all need to make sure y'all do that too. A super chat. It's Friday, y'all. Payday. All right. Well, it was Friday. Okay. You can also do a super sticker. Now, those super stickers start as low as 99 cents, y'all. So that's not even that much. Or you can do a Cash App, which I always forget my Cash App, to $ Shane's Tube, you guys. Okay, you can do either one of those, or you can copy yourself a little membership for only $4.99 a month, you guys. And I need to do a members only live probably this weekend sometimes. Okay, and then we do have different perks that we're going to start up probably sometime in February. All right, we're going to be like giving out some type of gift card or something like that. I'm glad you're good, Tony. I'm good too, honey. All right, how's your family? So yeah, copy all the membership for $4.99, or a super chat, or a super sticker, or you can just donate to $ Shades Tube. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this real quick. We get ready to jump right into this. Let me go over here and change this banner. We're going to talk about Diddy like always. Y'all know that's all I cover. I mean, it's not all that I cover, but it's one of the main things that I like to talk about over here since this stuff all started way back in 2023. All right. I was like one of the first YouTube channel over here in this area that started covering Diddy's situation going on. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about that real quick. And I'm going to turn the music down too. Let's see, Diddy. Let's turn this music down a little bit too. Tony said everybody is good. Everybody good. Everybody good. Good. Okay, so where is this bell? Here it is right here. Diddy time. I already got it up, y'all. Okay, anyway, y'all. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. I'm opening up the news article, okay? I'm opening it up. Okay, so they said top attorney reveals the real reason Diddy's legal team is demanding access to Cassie's X tapes. Okay, let's see what they are. Anyway, as we already know, attorneys for Sean Diddy Combs are demanding to access a cache of videos they say will prove ex-girlfriend Cassie had consensual sex with the bad boy Morgo. All right. Now, criminal defense attorney and former federal prosecutor David Gelman said the rapper's legal team could use the tapes to undermine Cassie's credibility or possibly get a better plea deal for himself. So that's why he's doing this. It's not to necessarily not do any prison time, but it's to negotiate a better plea deal for Diddy, and also to undermine Cassie's credibility, because those tapes, if those videos are actually saying what his attorney said, you know, if it contains what his attorney is saying, then it's going to make Cassie look like she is a liar. Okay, point blank. And we remember what they said. They said that all of the acts there was consensual. They said that Cassie was happy in those videos, allegedly. They said that Cassie was dominant and in control. So that does not sound, like somebody that's scared, that's being coerced, that's being raped, or anything else. It just doesn't sound like that. So that's the reason why they want those tapes. That's why they want those tapes out there, to Diddy, I guess. Let me see I forgot what I just read. Yeah, that's why they want access to those tapes, the Diddy's team. Okay, so they said, let's just say that Cassie's participating in things and looks like she's having a really good time, according to Gelman. He said that won't look good for her and her claims of what he did, just like I just said. Let's see what else they got here. This thing is in the way. He said, if I am in Diddy's legal team, that's how I am going to be looking at it. And that's going to be the theme at the trial. Look, it's disgusting. It's not for everybody. What Diddy was into. Hold on, let me see it. But this is what Diddy was into, like I just said. And the other individual, Cassie, she was also into it as well. They are two consenting adults. So I'm thinking in those videos, they must be really doing some wild stuff. Okay, because he just said it was disgusting. So exactly what were they doing in those videos to be so disgusting? Because if they were just having normal, I don't think he would be using that word disgusting. But the thing is that he said that she looks like she was having fun, and so did Diddy and whoever else was in that videotape. They looked like they were having fun too. But here you see, they only said two consenting adults. So in those videos that he's referring to, I'm thinking that it is only two people. It's not a third person, because here it says they are two consenting adults. If it was three people, they would have said there are three consenting adults. So it was just them two in those 9 videotapes that Cassie had in her possession until she handed it over to the FBI. No, they said she wasn't drugged, Jermaine. Remember that? They said that she wasn't a drug. They said that they looked like they were drinking, but nobody was drunk. That's what they said. And that's it. You can tell when somebody is drugged. She was in control. Remember that. She was dominant. So meaning that she may have been playing a dominatrix or something like that, because she was in control. If you are drugged up, you can't be in control. All right. And plus, they already confirmed that she wasn't drugged up. She didn't look like or appear to be on drugs. They did have something to drink. So again, hold on, let me go back to the beginning of this. So again, like I just said, a criminal defense attorney and former federal prosecutor, David Gelman, said the rapper's legal team could use the tapes to undermine Cassie's credibility or possibly get a better plea deal for Sean Diddy Combs. So that's the reason why they want those videos, you know. And that's going to be a hot ass mess, because in my opinion, if they do hand those over to that team, okay, they are going to use that and say that Cassie, you know, basically what she said, we don't see it in the video. It's not showing in the video. So if Cassie can do that, what's to stop other people from doing the same thing? And they're not even on tapes. So this can work a lot of different ways, and definitely in favor of Sean Diddy Combs. His team did a good job on that right there. They really did. What do you guys got to say about that? Besides, she may try to say she was drugged. And then he also said if he's a part of Diddy's legal team, he said that's how he would be looking at everything right now. So again, like I just said, this will probably work in Diddy's favor. Okay. And he also said that would be his theme at the trial. And he could be saying, I don't know, because why would you say it's disgusting if they were just doing normal, you know what? So no telling what they were doing. But whatever they were doing, they claimed that Cassie was enjoying herself. Point blank. You can't take that, you know, from them. So let's see what else they're saying right here, you guys. Hold on. Go back. Damn it, I lost the story. Hold on. Let's go to this. Let's see what they're saying down here. What else? Hold on, because I didn't see this part. So, okay, so Combs' attorney said they have not been able to have full and unrestricted access to the 9 videos because of a protective order that was placed on the materials. So under that order, the videos are held by federal prosecutors and are only available to Combs' team for inspection with law enforcement supervision. However, defense attorneys said they have only been able to assess the footage twice since Combs was sent to jail. So that's why they were saying, that's why Combs' lawyers kept saying their client is innocent, because they had already seen those videos twice. But they want to have full and unrestricted access to the 9 videos. All right. And what is the protective order for, though? Because we already know it's Cassie. I mean, he knows that. So I guess because they may be thinking that maybe somebody can go in and edit the video or something like that. But what if, like, the FBI agent was standing there watching them while they look at it and things like that, then you wouldn't be able to, edit it or change it. Anyway, Gelman said Combs' team could be placing pressure on prosecutors to release the X tapes to negotiate a better plea deal. He said this is probably a negotiation plea as well. He said, I don't know if there's been any offers extended to Diddy and his legal team for a potential plea. And if they are, I'm sure they are incredibly long, probably looking at life in prison. So this may be a ploy for Combs' attorneys to get that number reduced. But life in prison is only there if they have something in the other material that they confiscated at the raise that implicates Diddy in X trafficking and racketeering. That's the only way he will probably get life in prison, if he's found guilty of those two things. Hey, Adele, what's up? How you doing? You said, she was dominant. I don't know. Yeah, maybe he should sue her. But the Cassie video does prove abuse. Even if these particular tapes don't prove it right. That one does, but that's only one. It's not like all 9. Now, if all 9 of those videos had that in there, then that would probably be even stronger. Just because you got one video that shows her getting assaulted by Combs, it's not like all 9 show that. The 9 videos shows that she was enjoying herself and she was participating in these things, whatever they were doing, allegedly, and she was in control and dominant and happy. So, they could easily say maybe he only did that one time. Maybe something happened. He did say she hit him with the phone or something in the hotel room. I don't know. So, his defense team could use that and say he just lost control or whatever. But it doesn't mean he does this all the time, especially when you have 9 other videos that show something else. But what I'm more interested in now is what the feds have. Because if the feds have something that implements Sean Diddy Combs in X trafficking and racketeering, that's probably where the life in prison will come into play. And also too, but you know what? His attorney still said, Sean Diddy Combs' attorney still said that Diddy is innocent. Unless Diddy have not told his attorney everything. His attorneys everything. So Gelman also continued. He said if they get this and it shows Cassie is potentially enjoying herself on the videos, they will be able to go after her credibility. The government will know that they will think, maybe if we give a better deal, we don't have to have her go on the stand. And she does not have to answer questions that maybe she won't look good to a jury. It could be a new negotiation ploy. I wouldn't put it past them. Could be. Could be. So what do you guys think? Do you think Sean Diddy Combs will get life in prison? Or do you think this latest finding could provide him with the opportunity to ask for his attorneys to seek a plea deal and give him a lesser sentence if he's even convicted of anything? We first need to find out, though, for real, if the feds actually have some real hardcore evidence. I mean, they may have evidence of something, but it may not be enough to get him in prison for life. Because in order to, racketeering, what would you have to do to show that that's taking place in X trafficking? I guess you just have to have somebody go from another state for the purpose of having X, I guess, I don't know, without, them consenting to it. I don't know for sure, but I know one thing, whatever they have, it's enough to keep him incarcerated. It's enough to keep him incarcerated. Let's see what y'all said. Okay. Oh, wow. Well, be safe, okay? You said, nope, I think he only gets 3 to 5 years or a mistrial. Okay. Like I said, I don't know for sure, how this will play out. I'm thinking probably it might be a mistrial because I just don't understand how they can get a jury, right? And the jury does not know anything about Sean Diddy Combs, what's going on with him. I mean, I don't understand how they can get people that don't know about this. And also, once again, in those other videos, if they have other videos or whatever they have, if there is some weird stuff going on like X trafficking or racketeering, with the racketeering, wouldn't you need more people involved than just him? And what about all these civil lawsuits where they claim other people were involved in all of this stuff? So in the electronic things that they got from the house, the mansions, were there any other people in these devices? And if so, I ask this question again, why haven't none of these people been charged? Why aren't they in jail? Especially if illegal activities were done and they were there. And if it's just him in those videos or electronic devices, what is everybody talking about? Where's all these rumors of 50,000 stars and they're engaging in these activities too? And something is not right about this case, guys. It just isn't. Because at the freak off parties, a lot of other people be there. Okay? They go to the freak off parties. So if the FBI confiscated electronic devices or any additional video footage, because they did say that he allegedly kept video recordings of all of his escapades. So you would think other people are involved in this. And again, why haven't they been arrested? Especially if they're trying to say he brought people there against their will to partake in X. When you sit down and think about this entire case, it just don't even make any sense. What's in those electronic devices that makes them believe that he was engaged in X trafficking, in racketeering? Also, he would need somebody else to help him do that anyway. So where are these people? Why haven't these people been arrested? Because, getting there going, well, there's no way he could be doing this by himself. Like I said, some of the other people who filed civil lawsuits claim that other people scouted them out. And also other people participated in the extra assaults. So where are these people, you guys? I keep on asking this. Right, where is the evidence? Right, that's what they said. So why haven't any of these people been arrested if he was doing anything illegal? You see what I'm saying? If he was doing anything illegal on those tapes, in those tapes, why haven't anybody else been arrested? Unless they are doing some type of plea deals. Nobody has except Diddy. But you know, just like everything leaks, a lot of stuff leaks, not everything. Don't you think some of that would have leaked out? Now they could have some people testifying against him. You just never know. But is that everybody who was there and witnessed stuff going on? Because even in some of those lawsuits, these people witnessed stuff allegedly. So basically, you said they're treating Diddy like they did R. Kelly, keep in prison for a secret charge. Well, you know, I really don't know that much about R. Kelly's situation, but with Diddy, I don't know. The feds must have something though in that electronic devices. In those electronic devices, they must have something, you know. But I don't know exactly. I don't know. Let's see. That's what I said. I would think it would leak too. I mean, everything else leaks. Somebody would be saying something. I don't believe nobody would say anything, especially if high profile celebs, you know, are also involved in this and they have been, you know, questioned and offered some type of plea deal or something like that. Or, you know, if they testify against them, there's, you know, getting well, it would have leaked some. This whole entire case is strange though. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see what else they got here. So this same prosecutor said, Gelman, he said Cassie's settlement could come up in Combs' criminal case. He said, I don't know if that's going to be allowed, but if it is allowed, Diddy's attorneys are going to tag it. He added that Combs' defense attorneys could ask Cassie, why did you settle with Diddy? Why didn't you go to trial? This again goes to her credibility. You remember, guys, when I said, I wonder why Cassie just didn't go ahead and go to the feds and do criminal charges from the get-go and then do, you know, the civil afterwards. A lot of people basically ran to the civil lawsuits before anything else. I was wondering that. And then there was a rumor that allegedly that Cassie tried to make an offer with Sean Diddy Combs before, and he didn't agree to it, and that's the reason why she went on and made it open to the public by filing, you know, everything. She filed a civil lawsuit and stuff like that, and then whoever released the video of Diddy beating her, that, you know, whoever did that, you don't know who did that for sure. She could have done it, who knows. Anyway, Gelman said credibility is everything when you are going to trial, and when you have a main witness who has credibility issues, which Cassie may or may not have, Diddy's attorneys are going to attack it left and right. Okay, so again, if all of this is true, you know, this whole entire case, this trial is going to be one hot mess. And I guess in May, we will find out. They probably did. You just never know. You never know. Jermaine said, I think the feds leaked the Cassie tape. They could have. Who do you think gave the feds the Cassie tape? Do you think that Cassie gave it to them? Or do you think the people at the hotel kept a copy of it and they gave it to the feds? You say Cassie has been working with them for a while, period. If she was working with them, though, why? I guess she wanted to get that money too. Well, okay. She could have been working with them a long time, guys. It's like Jermaine said, you know. And I believe, I may be wrong, and I'm just guessing here, but I believe Cassie leaked that video. I really do. I believe she had a copy of it and she released that. I don't know for sure. That's why I said I believe. Okay. Okay. So anyway, we're going to move on to our next story. Okay. We're going to go ahead and hit this little story about Jay-Z real quick. And I'm going to keep you guys posted on Diddy all the time. All the time. You know that. I should call myself Diddy's channel. The Diddy channel. You know? Okay, now we're going to go ahead and do this update on Jay-Z. Let me see if I covered everything with Diddy. I think so. Let's see. We're going to do Jay-Z next, you guys. Let's go find it. So anyway, this is some fuckery right here, y'all. M.I.A. says Jay-Z advised her to sign a modern day slavery deal. Okay, after the controversial Super Bowl performance. And this is according to Vibe. Judge Joe Brown definitely was. He definitely was. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's turn that down a little bit, y'all. So anyway, M.I.A. alleges that Sean Carter, Jay-Z, attempted to force her to sign a slave deal regarding her infamous appearance at the Super Bowl halftime show. Okay, so during a conversation with Jaguar Wright on Instagram Live, M.I.A. recalled Jay-Z and Roc Nation drawing up an alleged contract in which the NFL would be entitled to all of her profits. That's crazy. She said, I was fighting giants and nobody came to help me. At that time, Jay-Z's Roc Nation was supposed to negotiate that. They wanted me to sign this thing, which was slavery. The 49-year-old told Wright at one point during the stream, it was modern day slavery, where the NFL takes 100% of my earnings. She also challenged Jay-Z's seeming fixation on Black empowerment, arguing that his actions in the realm of business does not align with those sentiments. She said, so you can say you are for Black power, yet you are doing that. So that's a quote. I guess that's a quote from Malcolm X. Okay, so he said, like how Malcolm X did say, if you sympathize with oppression anywhere, you sympathize with oppression everywhere. You can't be the oppressing force in one place and be the very thing that cries about oppression, making $1 billion in the next. Now, in February 2012, M.I.A.'s appearance during Madonna's headlining Super Bowl halftime show set controversy when M.I.A. was filmed purposely sticking up her middle finger during the national televised performance. That move was in violation of an agreement between the NFL and all performers to negatively impact the league image or the viewing experience, leading to the NFL filing a lawsuit against M.I.A. shortly after. The lawsuit filed with the American Arbitration Association initially sought $1.5 million in damages. However, the NFL added an additional $15.1 million to the complaint in 2014, citing M.I.A.'s failure to resolve the lawsuit. Anyway, M.I.A. and NFL would reach an undisclosed settlement later that year. Anyway, she recently spoke on the drama regarding the lawsuit, in which she alleges Jay-Z advised her to potentially give up her career earnings. She said, if you're talking about racism and sexism, the lawsuit showed the cracks in everyone I knew. And that's what she told Hook magazine back in 2018, you guys. She said, I was at Roc Nation at the time, and Jay-Z was managing me. The lawsuit was so ridiculous. It proposed that they would keep 100% of my earnings for the rest of my life if I ever earn more than $2 million. Jay-Z was like, you should sign that shit. And I was like, no. Now, why would Jay-Z tell her to sign this, knowing that they were basically taking all of her money? If this is true, this is a hot ass mess. Wow, you say Super Bowl halftime shows are nothing more than satanic rituals. I don't watch them anymore. Okay. Let's see what they said here. Okay. Jenny said he repulses me in every way. I think he's worse than Diddy because he's better at being a wolf in sheep's clothing. Extremely dangerous. Anthony said, why are you mad, Karen? So you're just going to go with the allegation without any proof. People like you are why so many men are in jail right now, because you believe BS without showing evidence. Trump 2024 said, they are all demons. How bad do you want to be famous, people? And then Anthony said, yeah, just like the person's name you have on your profile, but you don't think he's a demon. Okay. Okay. So Licata said, the people behind NFL are the elites, and the superb owl is a satanic ritual. Okay. And then Amy said he is trash. And then Aubrey said, y'all believe any effing thing that's put on the internet. And why do y'all give a F anyways? I'm trying to figure out why they give a F myself. Unless you're doing news or you're talking about it on your talk show or your channel or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't know why so many people are like, all into this stuff with Jay-Z. But again, if this is true, I still say that's crazy as ever. You know what I'm saying? Because why would you try to make her, why would you tell her, go ahead and sign a contract when you know they are taking majority of your money? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't see why she would lie either. But, I'm glad she didn't listen, if this is true. All right. So we're going to go ahead and move on, guys, because I don't want to stay on these people too long. I talked about Diddy for a while. All right. Okay. So y'all can tell me what you think about Jay-Z and M.I.A.'s allegations regarding him. Do y'all believe her? And why you believe her, or why don't you believe her? Oh, wow. Really? Because Jay-Z did not think she was going to make much more than $2 million. That's crazy. Okay, so now let's go ahead and go over some really tripped out news. All right, guys? And then we are going to head up out of here. Let's go to change this. And it's not necessarily some fuckery news. I just call it that because some things that I do tell you is fuckery news. But this will be mixed in with regular news as well. Okay, this thing seems like it's so loud. Okay. Listen to this story right here. A mom admits to handcuffing her kids in the basement because she could not control them while at work. People are crazy. So let's see what they're saying. So they said police in Pennsylvania have arrested a mother accused of handcuffing her son to an oil tank when she went to work. Chastity, I guess that's Chastity, 33, allegedly restrained the 11-year-old boy while she was away from home, and it apparently wasn't the first time. The mother of 3 reportedly told police she had a difficult time controlling her children and tied them up while she was away. The shocking allegations are a far cry from how, what is her name? Chastity presented herself on social media. Now, on social media, this lady used to put up pictures of herself and her kids smiling and looking happy. But that wasn't the case, you guys, okay? For real, behind closed doors. Now, according to court documents obtained by WGAL, when police came to the home, an officer found an 11-year-old boy handcuffed to a bunk bed. The child allegedly told police his mom tied him up in the basement, but he freed himself. But afterward, he accidentally handcuffed himself to the bed. Now, while talking with the child, he reportedly said his mother would handcuff him to the leg of the fuel tank in the basement for up to 2 hours at a time. According to WHTM, Cassidy allegedly told police in an interview that she struggled with keeping her children under control. Sometimes she chained them up when she left. She also reportedly admitted to locking them in a 3x8 utility room. Okay, that's crazy. Anyway, this mom faces several charges. She was arrested and charged with endangering the welfare of a child, false imprisonment, and unlawful restraint. She was arraigned before a magisterial, I can't say that right, a magistrate district judge, John Dixler, and committed to the Lebanon County Correctional Facility in lieu of $100,000 bail. So on December the 24th, this lady did a picture on social media, and her and her her children were all dressed in matching pajamas. Okay, and it was for the Christmas season. And then on January the 11th, just 2 days before her arrest, she posted, "I love knowing people in real life. You can fake the funk with everybody but me." So who was she talking about then? I wonder who she was talking about. Maybe a boyfriend or something. Okay. Anyway, according to Pennsylvania law, she could face several years in prison if she is convicted. Her next court appearance is January the 23rd. That is crazy, man. So she was playing the role when she got on social media. And when she wasn't on social media, she was handcuffing her kids, especially the little boy, to the bed and to a something else, a tank or something. And then sometimes she would lock them up, all of them up in the utility room. That's crazy. Something is wrong with this mom. It sounds like it. And this is some straight up fuckery right here. It's crazy. Let's see. April said people are very good at looking one way in public, but behind closed doors, total and complete hell is going on. I'm glad the kids are safe now. Let's see here. Okay, let's see over here. Somebody said, while I was growing up, we had structure in our home. Our job was to go to school, come home, do our homework, and we had chores to do. If we failed to do any of these things, we were disciplined. I have grown to be a responsible, successful, law-abiding citizen with no criminal history in mental or drug issues. That's good. Okay. Okay, so another commenter said, tell me something. How does a young kid go to the bathroom to relieve themselves if they are handcuffed while the idiot goes to work? How does that work? Is the kid supposed to just soil in his or her pants? Really? They should handcuff her in prison to her cell bar and see how she will go to the bathroom when needed. And I agree with him, guys. That's plain to be crazy. First of all, why would you even handcuff your child to anything while you go to work? That's crazy. And what if they did have to use the bathroom? They probably held their urine and stuff until the mom came back hours later from work. That's crazy. I think this lady deserved at least 15 years incarcerated because what she did is plainly ridiculous. Damn, when you go into work, you're going to handcuff your kids, put them in the utility closet and lock the door? That's crazy. Hey, what's up, Superfly? Long time no see. Okay, let's see. You said Jay-Z probably thought it was a good deal for her. Not if they're taking almost all of the money. She said it said 100%. So they were taking all of her money. Okay, let's see what else we got, guys. That's crazy, though. Okay, let's see what else we got. Let me just take the story off my phone. So anyway, Kevin O'Leary, he puts 20 billion TikTok cash offer on the table. All right. So I don't know if the TikTok owners agreed to sell it or not. You know, once he presented that 20 billion, that's a lot of money, you guys. He did that in cash. $20 billion in cash. He put $20 billion on the daggone table. Is this the video of it right here? Let me see.
He's with us now on the telephone. And sir, good day to you. You have made no secret of your quest. What's the price tag?
Let's listen to this because there's no video.
Kevin. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so what we have here is the clock ticking, And what I think a lot of people don't understand about this situation, which is a derivative of the order, but this is where it gets complex. As of midnight on the 19th, any service provider, that could be an Apple, that could be an Oracle, it could be a video compression technology company that's being paid as a consulting service. Any of them that keep this thing alive is subject to $5,000 a day fine times 170 million. That's over $1 billion a day. Now, if you're the counsel for any of these companies right now in the last 15 minutes, you're advising your executive and the board that the risk inherent here is the first $1.7 billion of fines is going to be implemented, maybe or maybe not, until the executive order, which is untested. We don't know if an executive order can override a law from Congress. There's a case in 1937 that was used successfully, but you don't know. So as of right now, unless the company enters into an agreement to be purchased by an American syndicate, and Biden, who's the executive right now, waives for 90 days, this goes dark at midnight, because who's going to take on $1.7 billion risk at midnight? Who's going to do that? What counsel would advise? This is the most interesting, complicated, crazy situation I've ever been involved in. I'm really excited about it.
So, it's been said that the CCP out of Beijing could control the algorithm, which would do a lot of negative things here in the U.S. and influence a lot of people in ways that, frankly, we don't want to happen. This past week, some others have argued that the CCP could get access to your passwords.
Wow.
Is that
really?
Nobody knows the extent of which the algorithm provides data. It's been highly speculated, but, you know, there's a reason that Congress put this order in front of the Supreme Court. There's a reason they ruled in favor of it. It's not worth taking the risk. And so the obvious solution is to sell it to an American syndicate as per the order, and then decide whether you're going to rewrite the algorithm completely or fork the code, as it's called in the software industry, which I don't think many of the subcommittees are going to allow.
Okay.
Because we just don't know.
Okay, so I hear all your hesitation. One last question. Thanks for jumping on the phone. Kevin, what is the price tag to get the deal done?
Let's see how much you say.
Right now, $20 billion's on the table. Cash. 20
okay,
billion.
so he asked for 20 billion. So that dude.
Will that do it?
There you go.
Well, I don't know. We're you know.
So he is the one that put the 20 billion up. His phone breaking up.
On the phone. We heard the important thing. That was 20 billion. Kevin, thank you. Charge your phone.
So he put 20 billion on the table for TikTok. Lovely said, now see, this right here is pissing me off. You can spend 20 billion to buy TikTok, but can't feed the poor. They can help so many Americans with that money. Build low-income housing, donate to schools, build homeless shelters, and provide classes for job training. Endless possibilities. Help the American people for once, damn it. Yeah, that's crazy. $20 billion is a lot of money. Rebecca said that, yep, that's why I don't care about the ban. Pouring all that money in a platform when they could use it to help all those people in dire need. Okay. All right. So anyway, let's go ahead and move on from that story right there. That's tripped out. It's going to be, you know, we'll see what's going to happen. They got one more day, which is today. After that, at 11:59 p.m., they'll probably just turn it completely, you know, off or whatever the case is. That's what they said. They said that he said that if they can't come into some type of agreement or whatever the case is, he's going to turn TikTok off for all American people. Like I told you yesterday. When you go click on it, you won't be able to see your videos or anything. They will just redirect you to some yellow dot or something like that, or whatever the case is. on that, you know, once you click on it, there won't be anything there, period. So I don't know, like I said the other day, I don't know if a VPN will work or anything. Because once they lock you out, if you get a VPN number, your account is going to be locked. You're not going to be, I don't think you'll be able to go back in there and unlock it. You won't be able to. And like I said, once the account is locked, when you click on it, it'll take you to some type of message, some kind of dot message or whatever the case is, indicating that it's no longer there. So I don't know how people can get around it. And then I also heard, like I said yesterday, that if you use a VPN number, you can get in trouble. So again, I don't even think the VPN thing will work long enough. And if you don't get it now, you know, get it now and go ahead and secure your account. I guess, I don't know. Maybe you have to change the account. I don't know how they would do that. I just don't know. If your account is not closed now, right, and you go do a VPN, then you probably can access that account, I guess, once they take it, you know, shut everything down. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. It could be more than that. I don't know. I thought I read it was worth 200 billion or something. I don't know for sure. Okay. But I definitely will keep you guys informed regarding that. All right. So let's see what Trump said about that. So they said Trump has a frightening reaction to Supreme Court TikTok ruling. So let's see. Okay, hold on. Let's see. So anyway, they said moments after the Supreme Court upheld Congress ban Friday on the popular video sharing app TikTok, Trump claimed he would be making a decision regarding its future in the American market, potentially sidestepping two branches of the U.S. government. So if you know what, it may hey, we are the receipts. What's up? Welcome to Shades Tube. Now, it may, you know what, he may, I don't know how he would do this, guys. I just don't know. How can he override? He may can, I don't know. I don't know how he would bring it back, though. He may have that. He may be able to do it. I don't know. But I'm thinking if somebody offered a higher amount and let them keep the algorithm, but I don't think they would do that. Okay, I think if they purchase TikTok, if they purchase TikTok and they give them enough money, like $150 billion to purchase it, okay, and purchase the algorithm too, I still don't know if they would sell. But if they probably offer that amount of money and let Byte, whatever their name is, I forgot their name, keep the algorithm, then they may make a deal. I don't know. Otherwise, I just see them just not doing anything and just shutting it completely down. I still don't understand how people could get back on it, even with a VPN. And they said, allegedly, if they catch them using a VPN, they are going to file charges. Okay, point blank. And if anybody, like any other company, lets you download it or whatever the case is, they are going to have charges, repercussions and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe you can use a VPN, like I said, if you do it now. But if they shut down all of the American accounts, wouldn't your account still be shut down since you are in USA? Unless you get that VPN and somehow you can switch it. And then that may be a way that you can still go into TikTok. But I don't see it being that important, because if you are a content creator over there, right, and you are getting paid, how you're not going to be able to still get paid. So I don't know if it's really worth it, you know, obtaining a VPN, risking getting yourself in trouble and maybe some type of citation just to get on TikTok. A lot of people are already heading over to the other app anyway, the other Chinese app. And another thing too. What did you say? Right, time is running out. You're right. Any account hosted on American service will shut. Right, that's what I'm saying. Is there a way though? If you do a VPN, is there a way to change that account to whatever country you are using that VPN? Because if they can do it like that, that's the only way I can see them doing that. Okay. I know that's right. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't think I would risk doing all of that, especially since they have said that if you do that, you're going to face charges. For me, I don't think it's that important, because if you are a content creator over there, you're going to lose that anyway, since your account originated in America, so I don't know how that's going to all play out. Again, if they don't come with a better offer than 20 billion, because if TikTok is worth 200 billion, I really don't see them selling. And if USA wants that algorithm, I don't see them selling. Now, maybe if they offer 150 billion to them and let them keep that algorithm, they may sell it. I don't know. I think those people are probably getting pissed. They probably already pissed. And I think they're just going to close it up just like they said. They already said that if the ban does not get halted or whatever the case is, they're just going to shut it down, period. And they're going to shut down all American people accounts. You will not have access to the videos or anything. So it is what it is. We will be seeing. Okay. And we will see soon. Okay. I mean, very soon. And if you do have a TikTok account, I suggest that you go ahead and download your videos that you want to keep if you haven't already done it. And tell people to go to your YouTube channel, IG, Facebook, whatever you use, Clapper, or what's the other one? It's just so many. So you can use any one of those. That's where you're at. I used to have the one, but I got it through my Frontier, because they used to offer it. But you can't even say New York. You have to say another country, Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the next story. And I will keep you guys, on top of that situation, okay, as I find out more. But again, Trump says, what did Trump say? Did I even tell you guys what Trump said? Y'all, let me see. I think I started talking about the sale and didn't even tell you guys what Trump said. Let's see. Oh, no, I did tell you what he said he was going to do, didn't I? Let's see. Yeah, he said he was going to go and bypass the Supreme Court's decision. That's what I said. He said he also spoke on the phone with Chinese president. I can't even pronounce this dude's name, okay? Xi Jinping, in part discussing the future of TikTok minutes before the Supreme Court released its opinion. He said that call was very good. And he said that they are going to solve many problems together, and they will start this immediately. He said they discussed balancing trade, fentanyl, TikTok, and many other subjects. And the president there said he will do everything possible to make the world more peaceful and safe. So Trump did pledge to save TikTok, even though they still don't understand how. They say he could issue, like I told you guys before, a 90 days pause on the ban so long as a sale is in progress, per the terms of the law. But that could be difficult as Chinese law restricts the sale of TikTok's algorithm, according to ByteDance attorneys. So that's what I was just talking about. I was saying that I don't see them selling if they have to sell their algorithm, because they can't sell their algorithm. So I don't understand how they're going to be able to save it. I just really don't. I mean, Trump may be able to put a hold on the ban, but if the ban is already in place, because he won't go into office until what, a day after that or something like that. I can't remember. The 20th, I believe. So I'm still trying to figure out how he would be able to put a pause on that if it's already banned. But maybe he can. You know, maybe he can. We'll see, though. We will see. All right. Let's see here. But even if he do put a ban on it, a 30, 60, 90-day ban, they said it still don't guarantee anything. So again, it just depends on how important this is to them. Again, I don't see them selling their algorithm at all. It's against Chinese laws. Okay. I don't see it, you know, but we will see. Anything is possible. And since Trump is y'all God, you know, he may be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? Stop. I see. So let's see what else you guys say. Wait a minute. Let me go to Switzerland real quick. Yeah, you may have to, huh? You may have to. Okay, let's go to the next story, you guys. That's a trip, you guys. What? Okay, we're not going to read this. Okay, let's go ahead and go. Okay, let's see what else I got here. Hold on for 1 second, guys. Let me see what I want to say. You know what, y'all? We got some crazy people out here, okay? This woman shot, I guess, her boyfriend. Let me look at it and see. This is some straight up fuckery right here, guys, okay? Anyway, let's see here. An Arizona woman has admitted to fatally shooting her boyfriend after locking him in his home and leaving him to pass on. Let me show y'all a picture of her and him so y'all can see. Crazy, man. Laura Flores, 40, pleaded guilty last month to a manslaughter charge in the unaliving of Corey Wilson, 40. Let's see here what happened here. So on April the 28th, 2023, police received a 911 call at 2:37 p.m. from Laura, saying she was in a fight with her boyfriend of 7 years and she shot him. She said, "I just shot him in the effing leg," I guess. They got left here. I guess they mean leg. And then she said she was driving away from the home. When the 911 dispatcher asked her where her GUN was at the moment, Laura said she threw it off the side of the road in an unknown location. Then at one point during the call, Laura told the dispatcher she said too much already and needed to call her attorney, but also said the victim put his hands on her and choked me the fuck out before the call ended. First thing first, if it's self-defense, why are you running? Why are you throwing your GUN away? Okay, if it's self-defense, you call the police, you stay there until the police arrive, and you tell them what happened. You don't run, you don't get in your car, call the police, get in your car, leave, say I'm leaving, throw the GUN away. Just plainly crazy, guys. You don't do that. You just stay there, call the police, let them see that it was self-defense, and go from there. And then she's going to say she said too much already and she needed to call her attorney. And then she said that he choked her out and then hung up the phone. Anyway, once the police got there, they found Wilson in the hallway with an apparent GUN shot wound to his upper torso area. The wound appeared to be through and through, meaning the bullet enters the body and completely exit on the other side. It was unknown which direction the bullet came from, front to back or back to front. Just past where the victim was lying, police found damage from a bullet in a mirror attached to a wall in the hall. Detectives found one fired and one unfired cartridge in the kitchen and an apparent bullet strike in the living room wall. Another pair of fired and unfired cartridges were found in the front door area near the hallway leading to where the victim was found. By pinging Laura's phone, police tracked her down to her brother's house in Chandler, about 14 miles southeast of Tempe. I think that's how you pronounce that. Tempe, where she was taken into custody. Laura has several old bruises on her arms and wrists, but no questions were asked of Laura as to how they got there after she said she wanted to speak with her attorney. On Laura's chest was an old healing wound that had scabbed over, but no fresh injuries were seen. Police later learned that Laura had sent her brother and her sister-in-law text messages at noon that day asking to pick up her child from school since she had been drinking, according to the document. At the scene of the crime, a friend of the victim told police Laura had been abusive toward her boyfriend, who had been looking for a way out of the relationship. So she was the one fighting him, huh? The friend indicated the victim told them about Laura striking the victim with open hands and being verbally abusive toward him. Within the last month, the victim told their friends something to the effect, if the victim are found unalive, it was because she, Laura, shot them, the victim, which is the boyfriend. Anyway, they said what we know about the incident is she shot him, locked up the home, and left him there passing on. So she was abusing him, okay, allegedly. Now, I don't know why she shot him, but she was the one that was doing all of the abusing. That's what it looked like. Maybe the reason why she has, scars on her, because he probably was trying to defend himself. Let's see. So, a lot of people probably thought he was fighting her. They said this dude was tall, so they would probably automatically assume that he was beating her. But in all reality, she was the one beating him. So that's why she ran after she shot him, and then threw the GUN away. Sorry, YouTube. Which is still stupid because I'm trying to figure out, were they fighting at that particular time? Maybe she was hitting him then and then got mad, picked up the GUN and just shot him, and then left him in the house, locked the house up, and left. And then I guess she called herself running, threw the GUN away, and thought, I don't know, maybe she thought she was going to get away with this. I don't know why she would have thought that. And she couldn't have thought that for long, because she then said to the dispatcher that she's saying too much and she needed to call her attorney. So she was already basically indicating that she did something. You know what I'm saying? And then running away from it also indicates that you did something that you should not be doing. Because if it was true self-defense, she would have stayed there. She would have called the police. She would have stayed there until the police came and told the police exactly what went on. The thing is, though, he was trying to get out of this relationship. I don't know why he just couldn't get it and left. I don't know. Maybe she was threatening him, and she could have been threatening him, his family, or whatever the case is. But the thing is, this is a hot ass mess. Okay. So let's see what they're saying here. I don't know what this person is trying to say here. Let's see. The GUN makes a man, or in this case, a woman, sad. Two sides to a story. This case, you will hear only one, but she will never be unpunished because she knows the truth. The human conscience is where the spirit of God lives, as does the truth. And she will always know what really happened, and it will hear her alive. We probably already know what happened, okay? Point blank. I mean, you can pretty much tell what happened. They said that she was the one fighting him, according to witnesses. Another commenter said she would claim domestic violence and the court will believe her. The thing is that I don't know about that, because they said that she did not have any fresh, wounds on her. Everything had healed over. Now, granted, he could have been hitting her too, but still, what happened that day when she unalived him? There was no fresh marks on her. Now, if she would have had fresh marks on her the day that she unalived him, then maybe then she could be saying, she could say it was self-defense. Okay, but she didn't have any fresh markings on her, no fresh wounds, no nothing. So that alone somewhat kind of let you know that he probably wasn't hitting her. Now, granted, he could have still been hitting her and she just don't have no marks. But I'm just saying, realistically, it kind of seems like he did not hit her at that particular time. If he hit her before and she was fighting him back, and then sometimes she was fighting him, and things like that, that's what they probably was really doing. That still is no justification to go and shoot him when she shot him, because he wasn't hitting her then. At least it doesn't seem like it, because there's no fresh scars on her, point blank. This commenter said he probably didn't think she would unalive him. She is crazy and where she belongs. Again, I don't know if she's actually crazy. Okay. They probably was fighting each other. Okay. In the past, because a lot of times, sometimes in domestic violence cases, sometimes both people fight each other. Okay. They didn't tell us if he had any marks on him. They just said she had marks on her, old marks that had scabbed over or healed. So it could be possible that they were fighting each other. He could have hit her first and she probably fought him back, or she could be hitting him first and he hit her, and then, it just escalated from there. We don't know. Okay, once they question her in detail over and over again, then maybe we can find out exactly what happened. But the thing is, they did not see any fresh markings on her when she unalived him. Okay, so we're trying to figure out, why did she unalive him? Was she beating him then? And then it just, got out of, she just got out of control, and then she just unalived him? Or were they arguing and he was running off at the mouth or something, and then she got mad, she hit him, and then she picked up the GUN and then just shot him? Because honestly, until they question her fully and they look at everything to see if they can figure it out, we probably won't really know. Somebody said she could not take him not wanting to be with her anymore, and she knew it was coming to an end, so she shot him. He should have just left and moved away into hiding. I don't think he had the damn heart. I think he should have just moved away and moved away. Okay, move away from her ass, completely away. Okay. The thing is, though, we don't know for sure if he was fighting her too. You know what I'm saying? Within the relationship, they could have been fighting each other, because she did have marks on her, old marks. So that indicates that something was going on. Now, I don't know if she was hitting him first and then he hit her back. Okay, I don't know. But it does seem like they might have been, I know for sure she probably got hit because she has marks on her. So he could have hit her, or she could have hit him first, and then it just escalated. I don't know. But the day of this unaliving, She did not have any fresh markings or anything on her. So what made her unalive him? Like I said, they could have been arguing, right? And it just got out of control, got of hand. He might have said some things. He could have even told her he was leaving. And then she got mad, picked up the GUN and just shot him. And then she left, closed the door, locked him up in there versus calling the ambulance and staying there, making sure he gets his treatment and stuff and just tell the police what happened. I don't know why people always run. It's better just to stay there. Even if she shot him on purpose like that, right? Just say they was into a verbal argument, he threatened her, whatever the case is. If she would have just stayed there, called the police, called the EMS and all that stuff, the charges that she might get might be a little, lesser. But just getting up, running, and then, throwing away the GUN, and it's just going to make everything worse. And it's going to make her look guilty. But anyway, I don't think she's crazy. I just think they probably was fighting each other for the longest. She probably was beating the crap out of him. I don't know, and stuff. And I believe that they might have gotten into some type of disagreement or whatever the case is. Maybe he was telling her that he was going to leave, and whatever else he was saying to her, she got mad. She picked up the GUN and she unalived him. Period. That's what I think. What do you guys think? But I definitely think he should have left. I don't understand why he just didn't get up and leave, before it got to that point. It's more difficult for a woman to leave a domestic violence relationship. Because a lot of times women be having their kids. Some women don't have a good enough job. Some don't even have a job. You know what I'm saying? And they depend solely on this man, But with the man, he can get up and leave and go find a whole another job if he needs to. I mean, he can work anywhere, really. He probably won't have the kids with him or anything else. And unless he's like unless she done scared the crap out of him for real, I don't see him really, a man being scared of a woman like that. I just don't. Unless he's one of those other type of men, that women can really put some fear into and things like that. I just don't see it. And then they said he was tall and everything. So maybe he was like that. I don't know, because they didn't go into strict details. But I just think it's easier for a man to leave than it is a woman. Even if he's in love with the chick, I think it's just easier. So I wish he would have left. See, this dude is saying the same thing that I said. He said that BITCH did not like him talking shit. And I believe he probably was talking some shit, which does not, give her the authority to take his life or even to hit him or do anything. Somebody said he should have done a Rand Forest run. No, he should have left a long time ago. That's what he should have done. Okay? A long time ago, he should have left. And then this stuff probably wouldn't, he would be alive right now. It's crazy. But anyway, my condolences are expressed out to his family and friends. And my prayers are extended out to them. And hopefully, true justice will be served on this lady. Because if he was not beating her butt, putting her life in jeopardy, she should have never grabbed that GUN and, shot him and unalived him. It's just plain and ridiculous. And you certainly don't run and throw a GUN away. Okay? Point blank. And I don't see how she can claim self-defense or domestic violence made her do that at that particular time, because all of her wounds were old and scabbed over and had healed. So, and then plus some witnesses said she also was fighting him, hitting him for no apparent reason. So it is what it is, guys. All right. She's in jail where she should stay. All right. So let me tell y'all this other crazy fuckery story, guys. We've been on here for 1 hour and 26 minutes. So we got a couple more minutes to go. It's 2:38. It's 2:38 over here on the West Coast. Okay. Okay, let's read this one real quick. This is about a 2-year-old, guys. And these stories are not fuckery because of what's happening to the people. It's fuckery because these crazy people be doing crazy shit. That's why it's fuckery. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this lady, a 29-year-old woman in Indiana, has been arrested after she allegedly boarded a city bus with a suitcase that had her 2-year-old child zipped inside. And she said that she put her child in there in order to keep him warm. This is some straight up fuckery right here. And this lady needs her ass whooped. And that's on everything, okay? Let me show y'all what she looked like. Okay, let me see here. Ashley G was taken into custody last week and charged with 1 count of felony child neglect and 1 count of misdemeanor criminal recklessness. Okay, that's according to some records reviewed by Law and Crime. This incident took place aboard a Bloomington transit bus on December the 12th, 2024, according to a report from Bedford, Indiana, radio news station WBIW. Shortly after Gibson boarded the bus, the driver realized that there was a child inside the woman's suitcase. I can't even say this. See, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, these people are nuts, you guys. Anyway, there was a child inside the woman's suitcase, pulling the bus over near West 3rd Street and immediately calling 911. Wait, hold on. I think I skipped over something here. Okay, wait a minute. Let me read this over again. Oh, man. Yeah, I'll send it to you, Tony. Let me read this over again, guys. This shit. Okay, anyway. It says, shortly after Gibson boarded the bus, the driver realized there was a child inside the woman's suitcase. I guess so. Then he pulled the bus over near West 3rd Street, and then he called 911. You know, honestly, when you be reading these damn AI articles, you almost need to edit it, right? I can't even talk tonight. You must edit it, you know, while you are reading it, okay? Because, I mean, I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, when the police got there, you guys, they looked at some surveillance footage from inside of the bus, I guess, and reportedly discovered that Gibson boarded the bus at 1:43 p.m. and sat near the front of the bus, meaning the toddler had been zipped inside of a Gibson suitcase for at least 18 minutes. But when she had the toddler in the suitcase, did she have the toddler partially out? And, you know, like basically part of the toddler's body was in the suitcase and she had it zipped up and the rest of his body was out. Okay, anyway, speaking with one of his responding officers, Gibson allegedly confirmed that the child was 2 years old and explained that she had intentionally kept him inside of the closed suitcase because she was trying to keep him warm. So it was closed. That's weird. Okay. They said, however, the officers found the explanation weird, noting that the child was wearing a puffy winter jacket with long pants and appeared properly dressed for the cold weather. And it was around 36 degrees Fahrenheit. This lady is damn crazy, okay? Because, you know, I honestly thought the child didn't have on the right type of stuff or didn't have a coat, right? And she did not have the child all the way in the suitcase. You know, like those suitcases what you put like clothing inside of, not clothing, but you know, I mean, clothing you put in all suitcases, but I'm talking about like suits and things like that you can put on a hanger and put it inside that little wardrobe carrier type thing. I'm thinking she had him in something like that, and she zipped him up halfway, but left his neck out and his upper body out. You know, his neck so he can breathe and stuff like that. I'm thinking she had him in there like that and was holding him in that to keep him warm. But this lady is crazy. Okay, because the little boy had on a jacket, long pants, and everything else he needed. Let's see what else they got here. 2 years old. Let's see. Anyway, they asked her, why did she zip a toddler inside of a suitcase. And the lady told officers that she had spoken to her family caseworker about it, and the caseworker told her it was okay to do it. If a caseworker actually told her that, she's going to go to jail. The caseworker. Anyway, a probable cause affidavit obtained by the Herald Times stated that police recommended Gibson face criminal charges for placing the child inside of a suitcase, zipping it up, and placing the child in a situation that endangers his life or health. So she had that suitcase all the way zipped up so the child could basically suffocate. So she is in the Monroe County Jail. They said she made her initial appearance in court on Tuesday, where she was reportedly represented by a public defender and entered a plea of not guilty to both charges. A judge ordered her to be released on her own recognition, provided she abide by a set of conditions set by the state's Department of Child Service, per the Herald Times. Anyway, she will have to appear for court on March the 9th for a pretrial conference. A jury trial is slated to begin on April the 23rd. This lady is absolutely nuts. Now, if she is convicted, she faces 2.5 years in prison. That's crazy, y'all. I cannot believe she put that child in the suitcase. She stuffed him inside the suitcase and zipped it up. I was thinking, like I said, at first I was thinking she just had it, like one of those suitcases, like I just said, and she had the child in it partially and had the child, head out and all that, even though that's still weird as shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just thinking she probably did it like that. Hey, JR, what's up? What's up? Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm thinking that she did it like that. But no, this lady had that little baby in there all the way, zipped it up. That's crazy. And the bus driver saw the child in the suitcase. That's weird. That is weird. Let me see this. Let me go back to the front of this. Let me see something. So it was a rolling suitcase. Okay, it was a rolling suitcase. So let's see here. How did he know? So the driver realized there was a child inside the suitcase, and then he pulled over. I wonder how did he see the child in that suitcase, unless it's one of those but it's a rolling suitcase. He must have the child must have been out a little bit, because how would he have known that the child was in the suitcase, in a rolling suitcase? This lady must be absolutely nuts. Let's read these comments over here, guys. This is crazy. One commenter said the child was in really warm clothing. I don't want to defend her, but I really think this girl might just be maybe really stupid and didn't realize the dangers she put the baby in. It's been so freezing out, and he was dressed properly. It was an awful thing to do, and she definitely needs parenting class and help. But I don't think this time it was to cause harm. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I don't really know. I can't say because I don't know. I don't know. I cannot really say on this right here. I mean, they claim the baby was all zipped up all the way, but the baby could not be zipped up completely because the bus driver saw the child in the daggone rolling suitcase. So that would mean that the child had the head out or something. I don't know. Why do people always got to call the police though? But then again, you can't be too sure. You know what I'm saying? Because what if she did do it intentionally and she knew what she was doing? And say the bus driver would have saw that and just basically told her you can't do that and didn't call the police. And then next week you see this story on the news and she done unalived the child. So you really can't say he didn't need to call the police. I think he actually did the right thing. Okay, because we don't know exactly what was going on in her mind. I mean, who puts a child in a suitcase? And then they said the child had on a big old coat in long pants. So why would you need to put the 2-year-old in a suitcase too? She could have just got a blanket before she left home and wrapped the child in a blanket as well. 2 years old, and just held the child. I'm still trying to figure out what would make her put the child in a damn suitcase. Yeah, he could have been moving around in a suitcase. You're right. And then in that case, if the child was moving around in a suitcase and she had the damn suitcase zipped all the way up, then I think something wrong with this girl, y'all, for real. You said maybe the child cried or something. I think something is wrong with this person. I really do. Because why would you? I mean, I just can't figure out in my mind why she would put that child in that suitcase like that, y'all. I can't figure it out. She does not have that baby back. They put her in jail, right? She was released, but I doubt that she has that child back. They put that child in protective custody with the Department of Children's Services. Let's see. Somebody said, though she's lying, it's in the eyes. Let's look and see what her eyes look like. Let's see. Let me see what her eyes look like. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me do a screenshot. We're going to look at her eyes in a second. Let me just finish reading what these people say. So she said, look at her eyes. Okay, let's see what else. Somebody said they are not buying her excuse. Another person said they do not believe her bullshit at all. Like I said, I mean, the child was completely in the suitcase zipped up. Okay. And like y'all just said over here in the chat, it was a rolling suitcase, Tony. Like y'all just said in the chat, the child could have been moving in the suitcase. I didn't think about that. Or even maybe baby crying. Okay. This lady is weird, you guys. I hate to say that. I mean, why would you have a child in a suitcase? You know, at first I was thinking maybe it was one of those other type of suitcases, you know, the cloth ones, and she was holding the child before I went back and read it again and saw that it was rolling. You know, it's just weird. There's no excuse for that, okay? For real, for real. The child, even if the child didn't have on the coat, okay, there's still no excuse for that, okay? Because how is the child going to stay warm in a suitcase? And I mean, I guess I just don't see it, guys. I'm not even going to try to. I don't see it. Something is wrong with this lady, because why would you put a child in a suitcase for real, for real? And I don't believe the child would stay warm in a suitcase, because if you ever packed any clothing and you were outside with a suitcase and you open up the suitcase, your clothing is going to be cold. And wherever she came from, she could have got a blanket to go around the child. You know, I believe the woman is a little nuts, honestly. But, you know, I'm pretty sure they gave her a mental evaluation. And why would they release her on her own recognition if she was mental? No, I just think this is absolutely probably child neglect, abuse, or whatever. Okay, point blank. And she probably is going to lose custody of her child, because it's kind of weird. Okay, even the police thought so. Now let's look at her eyes. Let me see here. She looks like she's kind of happy. Let me show y'all. Let me look at this girl real good. Yeah, let me show y'all. What do you guys think? We are crazy over here on the Sam channel, especially Shades too. What do you guys think? Do you think she did that on purpose? Or do you think she just did not know and just put the child in there to keep the child warm? Because it was very, very, very cold, like 37 degrees Fahrenheit. What do you guys think? Let's see. The lady said, look at the eyes. It looks, listen, if you're a kid, she looks like she's guilty to me, okay? She was just coming on the bus, Tony, and the bus driver noticed the child was in the luggage, and he pulled over. You said, I thought you said she looked crazy. You said she crazy, okay. Okay, Jermaine, what do you think? You a dub, what do you think? Everybody in the chat, JR, Receipts, Superfly, if you're still here, if you guys are still here, what do you guys think? For me, I think she did it on purpose, not because the child was cold or anything like that. When I look at this picture up close, what I see is a lady, looks like she's not unhappy. She looks like she's kind of smiling. It does look like her eyes are red a little bit. So she could have been crying. I don't know. But then again, it could be, this picture. You know what I'm saying? The film itself. But more importantly, I don't see any tears coming down her eyes. I don't see nothing. Okay, let's see. Let's make sure. She could have been crying though, because her eyes do look a little red. But still, I'm looking at the fact that she looks like she's smiling just a little bit. Now, I'm not sure she is smiling, but I'm just saying it looks like she is a little bit. To me, her eyes does not look evil or anything. It just looks like, I don't know. They look a little red, but I'm not sure. She could have been crying, but that does not mean she was crying for the reasons we think. She could be crying because she realized she effed up and she may be going to jail. Okay? It could be numerous reasons. But still, why would she put the child, if she wanted to do something to the child, why would she put the child in a suitcase? Because the child could start crying or moving or anything, and then she would be found out like she was. So either she has some mental stuff going on, or maybe postpartum depression, or I don't know, guys. I'm just reaching right now. I don't know. But I would think that she would look a little bit more distraught, that her child is taking in this mug shot. Okay. She was on some type of bus. Yeah. But she had just walked onto the bus, and the bus driver probably heard the child in the suitcase. So the bus driver pulled over, and I guess he made her open the suitcase. I can't remember. And he called the police as well. I think she did it too on purpose. I really do. I think she did it on purpose. Okay. You said the parenting thing isn't for her. Yeah. But I don't think she look all crazy. I don't know. She could look a little crazy in this picture. When you look at it again, she could. I don't know for sure though. Okay, but I don't see like no sadness there. I don't see any sadness. I see a little smile. And if your child was taken and you really did not know, I think you would have tears still coming on down your face. I think your eyes would be really red. Hell, your hair would probably be really messed up. And I think you would be just looking really, sad. That's what I think. So anyway, if I remember the story, I'll let you guys know what happened. Yeah, the kid was completely in that suitcase. I was thinking at first that part of the kid's body was out, but no, the kid was completely in the suitcase. So he must have heard the kid, because they said the kid was zipped up in the suitcase. So must have been some type of, it may have been like some type of duffel bag suitcase. So the bus driver could have probably saw the form of the kid or something like that too. And that's a trip, you guys. Okay, maybe 2 more stories and that will be it, guys. Okay, we've been here for almost 2 hours. When it gets to 2 hours, that's it. Okay, so let's see here. Marilyn Manson, guys. Let me just tell you about him real quick. Let me tell you about his charges, because I was talking about him a while ago, because I wanted to be fair. I wanted to tell you guys not only about Diddy, but I wanted to tell you about a lot of different people of different ages, race, and everything that have similar charges. And Marilyn Manson is one. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, let me just look him up, because I don't want to read this one yet. I'm going to tell you guys about this. I think it's right here. Let's see. Hold on, let's see. So he has a lot of allegations of abuse, okay? In 2021, his former partner, the actor Evan Rachel Wood, accused Manson of grooming, abuse, and manipulation. Then in 2022, she also claimed that he raped her on camera when they filmed the music video for the 2007 song Heart-Shaped Glass. And then a number of other women made allegations against him. Okay, so one came from Game of Thrones actor Esme Bianco. She filed a lawsuit alleging sexual assault, physical abuse, and human trafficking. Warner 56 strongly denied the allegations, which he described as horrible distortions of reality. Let's make sure the singers, they be switching. Yeah, okay, so it's the same one. I had to make sure. He was not even charged on anything. Let me go to the actual thing. Hold on. Hold on. I want to go to his actual thing. What's his name? Hold on. Marilyn Mason. Because I want to see all his charges real quick. Hold on, guys. I told you guys about him once before. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go to his allegations, because they're not telling you everything here. Let's see. Okay, let's see what they're doing real quick. So let's look at this real quick. Okay, hold on. Let me see. So like I was saying, in February 2021, Westworld star Evan Rachel Wood named Marilyn Manson as her alleged abuser. Let's see. In February 2021, Westworld star Evan Rachel Wood named him as her alleged abuser. She said, "I am here to expose this dangerous man and call out the many industries that have enabled him before he messes up any more lives." She said she stands with many victims who will no longer be silent. Anyway, Wood and Manson had a relationship when the actress was 18 and Manson was 36. Manson denied the allegations in his own IG statement. He said, "Obviously, my art and my life have long been magnets for controversy, but these recent claims about me are horrible distortions of reality. My intimate relationships have always been entirely consensual with like-minded partners, regardless of how and why others are now choosing to misinterpret the past that is the truth." Okay, after her statement, a number of other women went public with their own claims against Manson, but his history with abuse allegations stems back nearly 25 years. Damn. So he goes all the way back to 1998, y'all. Can y'all believe that? He used to do some weird shit, you guys. They say he had sex with a fan who was deaf, and he covered that person in raw meat, and then had sex with a number of band members before getting urinated on by Manson and his bandmate. What? So he covered this dude with that, then had, with him. I guess it's a dude, yeah. I don't know if this is a man or a woman. Let's see. Manson recalled a deaf fan who got covered in raw meat and had sex with a number of band members before getting urinated on Manson. Okay, it's a woman. Goodness. He claimed it was consensual, but no, they said it wasn't. They also said that he allegedly physically and actually assaulted a drunk woman in the 90s. I guess along with one of his bandmates. So let's see what else he got. So then in 2001, he was charged with assaulting a security guard after he allegedly spit on the man's head and rubbed his G-string clad, what area on it during a concert at the DTE Energy Music Theater in Clarkston, Michigan. He was accused of felony fourth-degree criminal sexual conduct along with misdemeanor assault and battery. He pleaded no contest to disorderly conduct, and he received a $4,000 fine. And then him and the person he did this to reached a settlement. Then in 2002, in April, he had a wrongful DEATH lawsuit. They allege he gave Maria St. John, no, hold on. No, he gave Jennifer Syme, S-Y-M-E, drugs and encouraged her to drive while she was high, allegedly. And of course, he called it false. Let's see what else. In June 2009, all the way up until, I believe, 2022. And why isn't he incarcerated? Yeah, I mean, he has a lot of stuff going on, guys. He really does. I mean, it would take a whole damn 2 hours to go over all these charges. So anyway, the first lady, which is, I think, not first, but his ex-girlfriend, Wood, okay? She said from all of the stuff that he did to her, she said she's now been diagnosed with complex PTSD, including disassociation, panic attacks, night terrors, agoraphobia, impulse control, chronic pain in her body, and other symptoms. All of this stuff. And she said he started grooming her when she was a teenager, and then he abused her for years. She said she was brainwashed and manipulated into submission. And she says she is done with living in fear of retaliation, slander, or blackmail. So, if this is all true, guys, there's a lot of stuff here. If this is all true about this dude, this should be brought out into the open, just like they bring out everything else, like they're bringing everything out in the open about Sean Diddy Combs. This need to be brought out as well. Like I said, I covered it some months ago, along with some other people. But I've been into Diddy so much, I just really basically put his to the side. But I just want to let you guys know it's still in force. They're still trying to make sure he's held accountable for his action. And certainly Woods, his ex-girlfriend, ex-fiance, she's definitely trying to make sure that he is held accountable. Not just with a lawsuit, but with criminal charges as well. So let's see. Wait a minute, hold on. What did they say here? Hold on. Damn, she said this man, I got to tell you guys this. His other ex, Ashley Morgan Smithline, she tells us exactly what he did. She said that allegedly he whipped her, he cut her, he actually assaulted her, and did more things. Like always, he denied the allegations, okay? And then another chick, Ashley Walters, who used to be his personal assistant, she also filed a complaint against him on May the 12th, back in 2021. And her allegations included sexual assault, sexual harassment, sexual battery, and infliction of emotional distress. This is crazy. And then another ex sues him for RAPE. She said that he raped her and subjected her to degrading acts of sexual exploitation, manipulation, psychological abuse. Then in 2021, Smithline came back and sues him for rape and human trafficking. That's the fourth woman to file a lawsuit against him. So why isn't he incarcerated? Sexual assault, sexual battery, human trafficking, unlawful imprisonment, and more. Then in 2021, Manson files to dismiss one of the suits. I don't know what happened with that, though. Let's see. And then the judge dismisses accuser's rape lawsuit. And the reason why he did that is because the 2-year statute of limitation had passed. And they noted that her allegations of the repressed memories were not sufficient to invoke the delayed discovery rule. So she was giving a 20-day window to amend and refile her complaint, and she did do that. So that's good. Hold on, it's a lot. Then in January 2022, he had a new alleged abuse detail from Evan Rachel Wood. She added some more stuff. She said that he drugged her and then raped her while they filmed the music video for his song Heart-Shaped Glasses. And then Manson sued her in 2022. He did a defamation of character lawsuit. And then a former assistant lawsuit was dismissed. Again, statutes of limitations again. That's why I don't understand why these people wait so long to file lawsuits against these people. Okay, I mean, if somebody do something to you, yeah, you may want to wait a little bit, but you can't. You got to be checking the laws so you know how long you have, and then that way you can beat it. They you know what, they're getting their stuff dismissed because they're not following directions. Because like this one lady, Smithline, her lawsuit was dismissed because by a federal judge because she failed to retain a new lawyer after splitting with her old legal team. Okay, that's crazy. She didn't even answer the judge or anything, so they ended up dismissing it. In 2023, in January, Manson and Bianco reached a settlement to end her suit, so she took money. Let's see. And then in February 2023, Ashley Morgan Smithline recants. She claimed that she was manipulated by Evan Rachel Wood and others, and that she had spread false accusations against Manson. Now, I don't know if I believe that for sure, because people got a way to make you say stuff. And then in September 2023, Manson settles his grape lawsuit. Then in December 2023, appeals court revives ex-assistant's case. So she could bring her suit on. Okay. And then November 2024, Manson dropped his lawsuit against his other girlfriend, Wood, who was his fiancée as well. I wonder why. So he abandoned his lawsuit. He paid Mrs. Wood her full fee award of almost $326,000. Okay. So a lot of lawsuits, a lot of charges dismissed, a lot of them reopened. I don't see any criminal charges that stuck. I just don't. I mean, it could be, because I thought I read on the other one that he had to go to court. I'm not sure. I have to look into the case a little bit more, but I'm trying to figure out why they don't talk about him, because he has a lot of allegations, a lot of lawsuits and everything, and probably some charges as well, criminal charges. But anyway, maybe one day I'll cover it in detail. It's a lot, though. It's a lot. It looks like it's more than Diddy's. I'm not going to lie. It's a lot. Now I see why the other lady, the other story that I was looking at first, and I told you guys, I'll tell you guys about that later. Now I see why she's doing a documentary. Let's see. Hold on. This damn thing acting up. Hold on, y'all. I think she's doing a documentary. Hold on. Let me go back to this. Let me go back to it. Yeah. I think they are doing a documentary on him. It's called Marilyn Mason Great Documentary. Okay. And this person who's making it slams showbiz bosses for protecting abusive artists as long as they are making cash. So I'll tell you guys about that shit sometime probably next week. Okay. Point blank. Hey, Most Hated, what's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you for tuning in, and happy and blessed weekend. That's crazy. Like I'm saying, like I said before, There are a lot of people, celebs, who have great charges or allegations and racketeering and things like that. And I just think it's unfair to talk about Diddy all the time, but yet they're not bringing these other people out into the limelight as well. Okay. And like I said, I did talk about Marilyn Manson before, along with the Crombie dude. I think I did all of them at the same time, along with Cuba Gooding Jr. I talked about all of them at the same time, I believe, but I never did go back. I did revisit it, but I didn't revisit it a lot. So I'm glad that I saw this because I was wondering the other day about this. Okay, but he has a lot. I'm not gonna lie, he really does. And as far as that Method Man allegedly involved in an assault of his daughter's ex-boyfriend, Method Man himself said that is not true. Also, TMZ reported that that story is false. Okay, guys, it's false. Point blank. And let's see what else I got. I think that's it. Oh, it was a good little story right here, y'all. This is a good little story. It's not a fuckery story, though. It's a good story. It's about this little dog. Okay, anyway, this mother dog carried her puppy that was passing on to the vet for treatment. Okay, can y'all believe that? That's crazy, isn't it? Let's see what they say real quick. I hope they got a little video. I don't know for sure. Dogs are so smart. Okay, they are so smart. They said this homeless dog was carrying her, her passing on puppy in her mouth through the rain and leaving it at the door of a veterinarian clinic. Okay, in Turkey. A veterinarian technician noticed the situation and quickly brought the puppy inside for treatment on January the 13th. The puppy was in a bad way with a very low, dangerous heart rate. And so they took the puppy and put him into intensive care. They said the mother dog stayed close by, at times watching over her puppy as vets worked on her on the treatment table. So they said that the mother dog had given birth nearby, but most of her puppies had passed on. So they said animal lovers did bring one puppy to the clinic earlier, unaware that there was another puppy. The mother dog later found the last remaining puppy and brought it to the clinic for help. Oh, that's cute. That's sweet. They didn't show a clear picture, though. They got a picture, but you can't really tell. Here it is right here. Let's see. So that's the mother right there, the mother dog right there, watching the baby on the table. Let me see if I can see this. Dogs and cats are so daggone smart. So are rabbits. Look at the mother dogs looking at the baby on the table. Oh, that's so sweet. Let's see what else we got here. Here's the little puppy right here. He's so cute. She's so cute. Look. Let's see what else we got. So they saved the puppy's life, guys. And there go the puppy with his mommy. That's a smart-ass dog. I hope they give the dog a home and the puppy and stuff and, all of that. Let's see. So they did have a successful treatment. So they are both being cared for at the clinic. I guess the mom was also kind of sick. They said the mother dog's milk was insufficient. So the clinic was supporting her pups with additional food. So they are going to find they're going to find a loving home for the family once they recover fully. So they're going to keep on doing treatment for the puppy and the mom dog. They did say the mom dog is recovering well, and the puppy is too. I don't know what happened to the other one. Let's see. They didn't say. But at least she got that one. Okay. There may be two there that's alive. I don't know, but I see the one. So at least she got the one. Yeah. So it's just the one. The other one must have passed on. So that's a happy story. I just can't believe how smart that dog, is to bring her baby to the vet and leave the baby there. That's very, very smart. And I'm glad they found them a home as well. They're still at the hospital right now, but they're looking for them a home. That's a sweet, sweet story, you guys. To end the night, and that's the reason why I told you guys. A very, very nice little story right there. Okay, yeah. And all these other stories, they were a hot mess, but it is good to know about everything that's going on, in the world and stuff. I'm going to tell you about these other stories if I come through over the weekend, because I do have a couple more. But for the dude who lost his life to his girlfriend who unalived him, obviously, my condolences are expressed out to his family and friends and anybody that knew him. And let me just tell y'all straight up, women who like to hit men, you got to learn how to keep your hands to yourself, okay? Point blank. Listen, just like we don't like it when men hit women, well, women should not hit men as well. You know what I'm saying? What this lady did is unexcusable. I don't understand why she, unalived him. Point blank. You don't just take people's lives. At first I thought it was self-defense, but no, it isn't. The thing is, they said that they have witness who claim that he told her, and they also, I think they said that they saw her hit him as well. So like I said before, they probably was fighting each other, or either she may have been hitting him first and he started hitting her back, or whatever the case is. But what I do believe, I don't believe he was hitting her that day when she unalived him, point blank. So I don't think it was self-defense. And again, under no circumstances, unless it's self-defense, should you be hitting anyone. You know what I'm saying? Point blank. So guys, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content tonight. Also, if you are not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Share and leave a comment as well. Tell me what you think about some of the stuff I talked about. Jay-Z stuff, Diddy stuff, all these little stories, and just everything. The TikTok ban, man, I'm going to cry. No, I'm not. But anyway, I love TikTok, though, because before I got on TikTok, guys, I used to be so daggone shy from getting on camera like that and stuff. And TikTok really, brought me out of my shell of being, shy about getting up there performing by myself. So I'm going to miss the app, but I did tell my people over there to check me out on YouTube. I'm getting ready to post another video. I did another challenge. I'll post it on YouTube short as well. And I got a reaction video to do. I'm probably going to do it in the morning. Okay, I may try to do it at night, though. I don't know, because it's only 3:27. I usually go to bed at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I may try to do it real quick. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Excuse my bloopers tonight, because y'all know I was awake tonight, though. But at one time, I was about to fall asleep, but I had to wake myself up because Jermaine was like, you better not fall asleep on that camera tonight. You better not. And I thought about that and stuff. And I woke myself back up, y'all, and got right back into the live. Let me tell y'all the point where I was about to fall asleep at. This is a blooper time real quick. When I told you guys that when you go to TikTok and you try to get onto the app, I said when you try to get onto the app, the screen is going to go out, which is true, but it's going to come back and there's going to be a yellow button right there. What the hell was I talking about? What was I talking about when I said that? A yellow button. And then I try to, look, guys, I can't, when I finally realized I was about to fall asleep, I woke up like that. And I was like, you know what? You're going to have to play this off so Jermaine won't know. So when I talked about it again, I said the same thing. I said, yeah, you got to hit that yellow button. Okay? Because I know, when people watch, when they go do TikTok, they're not going to know I said that. You know what I'm saying? Hit the yellow button. There's no yellow button there, you guys. When you try to log on to TikTok, they said that it's going to say your page is no longer there or something like that. So it's going to be a message there, not a yellow dot. Okay, so that was the time I was like getting ready to go into the Twilight Zone. And then this boy right here is so damn annoying. And then I woke up. So that's one blooper. And then you can always tell when I'm getting tired because I start, messing up these words as well. So that's another little blooper and stuff. So, but I still did a pretty good job, getting up here at one something in the morning after, having a busy day, working, running errands, doing a lot of stuff at home. I think I still did a good job, guys. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight, for watching me in the replay. But thank you to everybody in the bushes and everybody who watches this, who will watch this in the replay. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, okay? Me and my bloopers, you guys. Hey, the blooper. All right. But anyway, guys, if you want to show additional support to the show, and like always, you can do a super sticker with y'all cheap asses, okay? A super chat, all right? Or a cash out to $ShadesTube. All right. All donations and everything are used to make this channel more of a success. All right. All right. Thanks to A Dub for being here. Have a good weekend. Jermaine for being here. Have a good weekend. Tony Vance for being here. Have a good weekend. Jermaine, A Dub, Nightbot doing his job always. Most hated. Thank you so much. You have a good weekend. Who else? JR, thank you for being here. Have a good weekend, hon. Let's see. Did I say Tony Bands already? Let's go ahead. I think I did, but just in case I did, Tony Bands, thank you so much for being here. Have a good weekend, Tony Bands. Tony B, I got to see you that on IG too, okay? The story about the lady putting her baby in the suitcase, right? Tony Bands, okay? Let's see. Receipts, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you, hon. Superfly, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you as well. Let's see who else. Everybody in the bushes, thank you so much. Everybody who watches this in the replay, thank you so much. All right. Shay gets silly at nighttime too, y'all, okay? Okay. I'm going to send it to you on Instagram when I get off of here, okay? I got to transfer to my other phone, too, and I'll send it to you. All righty? All right. So, guys, I'll see y'all sometime this weekend. Make sure y'all check out my reaction videos as well. If you watch Country Wayne, they be off the chain. I did a good thing. Listen, a good thing is off the chain, okay? It rhymed, okay? But anyway, did a good thing when I started doing those reaction stuff. Those videos, because they're getting pretty good views. So yeah, that's a win-win right there. So y'all make sure y'all check those out. Also, let's help those damn Dollar Tree hauls out. All right, I got to promote those too. All right, because I should be getting more views on that. So let's go over there and watch those Dollar Tree hauls. Okay, so I can get more views on that. Check out the shorts. They are getting good views. People always like to see me doing all these weird dances, me trying to do these dances and stuff. So yeah, check those out still, and check out the other lives that you missed. Okay, watch at least 20 minutes of those lives. Okay, 20 minutes so it can count. All right. The Dollar Tree hauls are kind of short. The reactions are basically not that long, so you can probably watch the whole thing, especially if you are into Country Wayne. All right. And I did the reaction to Diddy's the Bad Boy, Making of a Bad Boy. I did that right here on the live and stuff. We went over that documentary. I think that was on the live we did the other day. All right. Other than that, guys, have a good night, a good morning, and I'll see you guys sometimes this weekend with another live. Check out my shopping haul, and I'm probably going to do a walkthrough and a bunch of reactions and stuff. And I'm gonna try to do a members only video over the weekend as well. All right. All right. Good night, y'all. And good morning. Have a good weekend. Peace out. Woo. Thank you, Jermaine. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And thank you for your great background. All right. All right. Let me see if I can play this song on here. I don't know how I can do it. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if we can do it like this. Because I couldn't do it the other way, Jermaine. I'm about to do it like this. Let's see if I can do it like this, y'all. Hold on. I think I can. Let me see some. I can. It's the music. I make it just show it to y'all like this. It's not a video. It's just basically the same background, just with my theme on it without the vocals. All right. Jermaine did that for me. He hooked it up. All right. All right, guys. Let me go ahead and put this up, and then we're going to get out of here and put this on. So let me take these messages down and stuff. All right. And let's do all of this. Let's see. This should be all. I'll be having so much stuff up here. Let's see. We can do this one. It's really morning time now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6:35 on the East Coast. So I'm gonna change that anyway, and then put this one up. Hold on. Let me see. I got to find the right messages, you guys. Hold on. Trying to find the right stuff. Damn, there's so much stuff on here. Let's see. I may have to type another one up here because I don't see anything. I can do this. I'm going to actually do a live sometime throughout this weekend, but I'm still put this one up there, okay? All right, guys. So we get ready to get out of here. Now, let me turn this music off. I'll be having a lot of stuff to do up here when I be doing this, but hey, it is what it is. See, it is very, y'all think doing these damn lives and stuff is easy. It takes a lot of work, guys. And then, damn, I'm doing so many videos. It takes a lot. So don't think this is an easy job, because it's not. Especially not over here on Shades too, because we actually do work over here, okay? Okay. So, y'all, we get ready to get out of here. Good night. Happy and blessed weekend. I'll see you guys sometime through this week. Make sure you check out all my other videos. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications. Until next time, this is Shades too. Good night, y'all. And we probably won't do the other end that I usually do. Okay, so let's do this so y'all can see this. And then we are going to get out of here. I got to figure out how to put this all on here the right way. So we're going to just do it like this. Let y'all hear this without the words in it. Damn, can I get it on? Y'all, me and my damn bloopers got to go. Wait, I must have did the wrong one. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Nice. Shades Tube is a nutty fruitcake. It's just the music, y'all. It's Shades Tube. Shades Tube. And I'm back again. No. I can hear it a little bit, the words. Bringing you. Hey, I'm dancing here. Hey. All right, guys, that's it. See y'all on sometime throughout this weekend. All right, I don't know which day, either tomorrow, either late tonight or either on Sunday. All right, peace out, y'all. Have a good night and a good Saturday. Oh no, I don't want to play that. Let me take that off. Hold on, I gotta take this off here. I don't know how I'm gonna end this. Let's see. How do you do this? Hold on, y'all. Damn it. This is another blooper, you guys. Because I don't want to play that, what's the name? How do you do this? Okay, I guess you take it off like this. Okay, I got it. I got it, y'all. I got it. Okay. See y'all later. Happy and blessed Saturday. And good night for Shades Tube.